Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. I'm happy that you are here. If it's your first time, my name's Jenny from Inmysparetime Crochet. I love yarn and I love crochet. It's that simple. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. I hope you all enjoy this style of video. That's enough rambling on. Let's just get into this week's vlog. Good morning. Monday morning. I'm just jumping on very quickly before I head to work. I've taken my little stars off the blocking board, my ironing board, and you know, they're not perfect, but they're definitely better than what they were. The point's a little more pronounced, I suppose. So I'm not going to string them to that yet because I'll chat with my colleague, my friend, and I'll either do the bunting style or we might even hang them individually from the roof. We will see. So I'm just going to take them in like that, and then there'll be footage at some point that will show you, what we have decided to do. I also just need to wrap a couple of things. One of the students that I support, I always give her a little present for birthday or Christmas, and it's her last day today before for the end of the year. So I'm going to give her this little chicken. So yeah, she'll love it. She often ends up with my little crochet gifts, and she really appreciates them. So I'm going to wrap that for her. And then we always do, oh my goodness, don't mind me having a little moment. Okay, I don't know if you can see me glowing right now, but I'm so done with this humidity. Honestly, it's a lot. Anyway, we also do like a Secret Santa type thing at work that you can opt in if you want to, and I always do every year. And I got someone who has been at our school. Sorry, you're a little crooked, I think. I got someone who has been at our school for even longer than me, and I've been there nearly 24 years. So I picked up this really cute little stationery set. It's got a couple of pens there as well. I picked that up from Aldi, and I think she'll really like it. And I'm also popping in one of my crochet face cloths, so I think she'll really like that. So I'm just going to wrap that, and then I'm going to head to work. So there'll be no crochet tonight. I am heading into Sydney to our beautiful Opera House steps, not inside. They do a lot of concerts on the steps of the Opera House. It's just the most beautiful backdrop. I'm not sure. I'm hoping the weather is going to play nice for us, but I'm doing that with my girlfriends this evening. So hopefully I will get some footage of that for you. But yeah, that means no crochet until tomorrow evening, but that's okay. So I'm going to wrap this, and I will, I'll be back. I'll be back at some point. Hello, Monday afternoon. I am heading out very, very soon for my concert, but I thought I'd pop on really quickly because I got an Etsy sale today, which is really, really exciting, of my lovely little lilac sunflower turtle. I've had this one for a little while and I absolutely love her. It's so soft. But she's definitely ready for her forever home. And my lovely customer sent me the most beautiful message. So yeah, I'm really, really happy about this one. So I'm just going to get her all wrapped up and ready to be shipped tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm also, I guess, just as a little Christmas gift, and as I said, my customer was so lovely, I'm just going to wrap this little key ring up as well and pop it in as a little bit of an extra surprise. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will likely, hopefully I'll get some footage tonight a little bit, and other than that I should be back on tomorrow evening, I would imagine. So I'll chat to you soon. Hi guys, Tuesday afternoon, I'm checking in. I had a really great time last night at my concert on the steps of the Sydney Opera House. We got very lucky with the weather. We've had so much heat, it's just been disgusting, but it was actually really quite good. It was overcast, so not nice and sunny, but nevertheless it did not rain and it was a beautiful night. I took a little bit of footage, a couple of photos, so I will pop in a little bit here, but it was a really good night, a cup filling night, hanging out with my girlfriends and being entertained by some awesome singers. So that was a lot of fun. I had a very late night. I didn't get back in until 12:15, and considering I am normally in bed by 9 o'clock, that's a very late night for me. So I am feeling it today. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon now, so I was going to have a little nap, I'm not going to lie, but I decided not to. So I'll hang in there and I'll just, not have too late a night tonight. So just looking down at my pattern, because I decided I'm going to make another gingerbread man. 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is hard to do, to count, concentrate and talk. I've taken my gingerbread man into work so that we can finalize setting up our staff room for our staff room decorating competition, and we're pretty competitive, so we really want to win this year. It's looking good. It's not done yet, but it's getting there. My friend and colleague's husband made I guess it's supposed to be like a conveyor belt for Santa's workshop, and we have popped the gingerbread the gingerbread man and a couple of my other small little plushies that I made last week to look like they are coming out of the other side of the conveyor belt. I will be able to show you a picture very soon. Oh, this is not good. I'm not concentrating. Hang on, I'm getting the pattern wrong. Anyway, my point is that I had the gingerbread man set up today, and one of my boys, who it looks like he is going to be leaving us at the end of this year, he's nearly 17, but he loved it. He really liked it, and he made a comment, "Oh, you should make me one of those." And I thought to myself, you know what, I think I will, and that can be his little leaving present. I am going to miss his little face, so yeah, I thought I'd make him a gingerbread man. So that is what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to concentrate on the pattern and talk at the same time. So I will work on this for a little bit, and then I'll pop back on and show you a bit of progress once I have it. Good morning, Wednesday morning. I didn't get back on last night after cooking dinner, doing all the things, and I had a relatively early night after my late night the night before. I did, however, manage to finish my little gingerbread man. So there's another. He's got little gold safety eyes. And yeah, I think he's just adorable. It really is quite a quick and easy pattern. So there's still time if you want to make your own. I had it linked in last week's video, but I will have it linked again. It's a free pattern on Instagram by Abigurumi, I believe. But yeah, it's great. And I think my little young man is going to, my young man at school, not my little young man that's about to be delivered to my house. It's Wednesday, so it's my day with my grandson. So yeah, anyway, he's done. I do need to now do my square for this week for the Year of Granny Squares Cal. It's a pretty straightforward one this week, so quite looking forward to that after the challenge from the last couple of weeks. I mean, last week wasn't too bad, but which one? That one, yeah. Last week wasn't too bad actually, but this one is really straightforward. So I need to do that, and then I need to decide on whether to do another spider, do another dragon, do a different dragon, I just need to make a decision. So that's what's on the crochet agenda, but I will likely pop on later on today, and hopefully the next couple of days I'll be able to get a bit done. So yeah, fingers crossed. Hello, Wednesday afternoon, looking a little bit worse for wear. Pretty sure I've got chocolate on my top. But that's it. I've had a good day. I had a lovely catch up with one of my beautiful friends. She's probably watching this. Hello, Denise. Yeah, we had a great time. Beautiful Terrigal. I'll pop in some footage here. It was just the most beautiful day. Just stunning. We're very lucky to live where we live. Yeah, we had a great time. I had my grandson with us as well, and he just loves the beach. He's used to going to the beach with my daughter, and so he just wanted to go to the water. I should have known better, really, because, you know, once he was that close, and he's very strong-willed, he just was wanting to run into the water. He didn't care that he had his clothes on. He didn't care that I had my clothes on. And it was a battle. It was a battle because I had to pick him up so that he didn't get totally wet and knocked over. And it didn't agree with my back. So my back is a little bit sore. Yeah, definitely twinged it a little bit. But anyway, you don't need to worry about all of that. I did just want to show you, if you've been watching for a little while, you would have seen recently I made these eggs, 6 eggs for the Amigurumi World Tour, and I popped them in this carton. And it's whilst he's not really paying attention to the numbers yet that I embroidered on, but he loves playing with these eggs. He absolutely loves it. He knows when you ask him where the eggs are, he knows where they are. He'll go find them. He'll carry the carton around till they fall out, go under the lounge, whatever. And Poppy can juggle them. So he loves it when Poppy juggles the eggs. Yeah, so they have been a real hit. Who would have thought? Anyway, I'm going to just, I think now, work on my square for the Year of Granny Squares Cal, because that does need to be done tomorrow. It's number 20. It's a beginner level and it's called Beacon. I'm not sticking to the colour palette from the book, so I'm such a rebel. I'm going to use this beautiful mint colour. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the next little while. I probably need to cook dinner actually, but that can wait. I'm going to get started on this. So I shall try and pop on a little bit later, show you what I've done. Okay, this will be the last update for this evening. I think I've done my square, nice and basic. It was good to have one that I didn't really have to think too much about. So that's done, ready for tomorrow night's video. Yeah, I will be doing more crochet tonight, but I'm going to have a shower, wash my hair, wash the day off a bit, and you do not need to see me in my pajamas. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight, but I'll be able to show you in the morning, possibly before I go to work, what I have done tonight. Now I'm deciding whether to, again, this indecision kills me. I am deciding between some basic turtles, because I do want to have a custom listing and I need to just have some updated photos for those. So I might make a couple of turtles, I think. Not necessarily all tonight, but that's what I might start. Yeah, the indecision is, oh goodness, it's very, very real, because, you know, you're one person with one pair of hands, can only do so much. I'd like to make more Christmas things as well, but anyway, rambling again. I'll talk to you in the morning. Good morning. Super quick because I'm about to go to work, but I'm not happy. I lost some serious crochet time last night due to yarn bath. I'll have a little video in here. I was so annoyed because I had done 2 little fins for one turtle and I was on a roll, loving it, and then that happened. And honestly, I ended up just having to stop because I was so frustrated. Sometimes what I do is just throw it out because it really annoys me. I'm trying not to say bad words. But honestly, I went to bed, slept on it, had another go this morning, and I have fixed it. But that took, I'm going to say, well over an hour to sort that out. And if not for the fact that I had started a project, I've got no more of that colour because I'm trying to use up my Parfait Chunky. I don't see myself buying that anymore for a number of reasons, but there's also some really good Aussie brands now in the market that are possibly even better. So yeah, so I'm trying to use up the Parfait Chunky, and now that I've sorted out that issue, I'm going to be able to continue this afternoon or this evening. But I just thought I'd update you there. I would have had a lot more to show you had that not happened, but anyway, it's another really warm day here already, so wish me luck, and I will jump back on probably this evening. Bye. Hello, Thursday afternoon. I've probably got red lips, maybe because I just had an ice block, because it is again stinking hot here. I've just put the air conditioning on and just trying to cool down a little bit, but I just wanted to show you. So if you don't already know, I work in a high school. I support students for various reasons, but yeah, I work one-on-one with them and I love it. Love what I do. It's most rewarding. Very hard at times, but it's great. And you know, we're about to wrap up school next week, and you know, I'm starting to see a few presents roll in, and it's just so sweet. And I had a really good day today. This is a bottle of very nice wine. I also got what's that? A little sun catcher, a little crystal sun catcher, chocolates, and this gorgeous little plaque. It's a crystal as well, I think, with my name on it. So cute. Beautiful cards with beautiful messages. I got this whole box of various little Christmas bits and pieces. How gorgeous is he? Lovely, beautiful bit of holly there. Another beautiful ornament. This is quite heavy. It's really, really lovely. And these very, very cute gnomes. They've got a bit of weight to them as well. And this really, really cute wine bottle cover. So he jingles as well. So, and a gift card. And the other day I got flowers. You know, it's certainly not why I do the job, but you know, it's just it's really nice and humbling to be appreciated like that. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Now, if you've been following along with the staff room decorating competition, we are bringing it. The big judging is in the morning, and I can't wait to show you. So you'll see it in this video, of course, but if we don't win or get highly, highly commended, there is something seriously wrong. And this is probably in comparison to our poor efforts of the previous years, but I think we've done a really good job. So you can be the judge of that, but I will definitely take footage in the morning so that I can pop it into this video. So I need to take that apron right there with me, because I will wear that. You got to play the part, you know, but that's fun. For now, I'm going to do a little bit of crochet, some more parts of the turtle, and then I'm going to record my video for the Year of Granny Squares Cal. And yeah, I think I'll get even more crochet time in tonight, which is awesome. It quite often happens that, yeah, I don't have too much time early in the week, but then I could tend to bring it home. And I don't have too many plans this week, so hopefully I can get a bit more done. But yeah, that's the plan. So I just thought I would clue you in on that, and I'll pop back in later when I've got some more of the turtle done. Good morning. It is Friday morning. I had to think about that then. Today is a very big day for the judging of our staff rooms. We better win. Got my little apron here, got my little earrings. We're in the zone. I've got, oh yeah, it's going to happen. I've got one of our amazing students who is a beautiful singer. He's going to be singing carols when the trouble is, it's a secret judge. We don't know who the judge is, so we have to assume that anyone who comes and checks out our office is a judge. So we will have our lovely caroler singing. So yeah, we've really brought it this year, so that's good. Back to crochet, because that's why you're here. I did manage to finish and this wasn't planned, but it just evolved. It started from the blue, and then I almost threw the yarn out because it was tangled, but I persisted and I played a big game of yarn chicken, and I won with a little bit to spare, which was good. I was getting a little bit nervous there for a while. But anyway, he turned into a blueberry turtle. So I just, you know, winged this part here and then just sewed that onto the top. But I think he's really cute. I'm really happy with this one's face. I think I did a good job on the eyes. Yeah, hello. Isn't he cute? But anyway, so this is Parfait Chunky. I am going to try and use it up. I used to really like it once upon a time, but now that I've experienced these other brands, not really a fan. But anyway, he did turn out cute. So that is a finished make for the week. Now I just need to decide what to focus on next. As usual, you know, that the indecision has crept in. I've been trying to improve my listings on Etsy. I am actually going to revamp my photos at some point, but I just need time to do that. But also I need to add products because I've still got some things sitting here that are not listed yet. So if I want them to potentially sell, I need to list them, right? So I'm going to work on that for just a little bit before I head into work. But yeah, hopefully I should have some more crochet time this evening. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I hope this vlog's not going to end up being too long. But anyway, I'll check in with you later and I will know by the next time I see you how our little competition went. So I'll see you then. Hello, it's Friday afternoon. I'm exhausted. I'm just really tired. I feel like, you know, it's the end of the school year and we are all crawling to the finish line. But we had our judging today for our staff room decorating competition and we won. We did it. Very impressed. We had a vision. Well, Casey had a vision. I contributed and yeah, I think we smashed it out of the park. We had a lot of good feedback. I took some footage for you, so I will pop that in now. I'll pop it in now and then I will come back on. We actually had one of our lovely students in there singing, and it really helped to just create the vibe that we were going for. Some of the footage, you know, at the beginning when you walk in, it's not showing up as well because of the blue lighting and the white, but everyone loved that part of it, our little winter wonderland, welcome to the North Pole thing. So yeah, it really was a hit. So we got a free lunch, so we had a lovely, beautiful lunch, and yeah, we were just so happy that it all came together, and it was a lot of fun. We got bragging rights, you know, we had a lot of banter with some of our colleagues, so that was fun. And now we've sort of really raised the bar for ourselves for next year, so we'll see what happens there. Now, I've got a bit of free time this afternoon, so I am just sitting here watching some YouTube, and I've had this pattern saved, this rubber duck. It's a free Instagram pattern. I'll link it for you below. I've had it saved for a little while, but I thought I might make a couple of those and see how they go. So I'm going to do that this afternoon. It's also still really hot, so it was almost 30 degrees inside the house when I got home, so that's, I had a look, I think it's, you know, mid 80s or something in Fahrenheit, maybe a bit more, which may not seem super hot to you, but it's the humidity that's what's killing us. So I've got the air conditioner on now, and it's helped a lot. So I'm going to sit here and do a bit of crochet, and then I'll pop back on when I have finished this ducky. Okay, I'm back. I'm finished. It didn't actually take long at all. I didn't time it. I would suspect maybe about 30 minutes. I'm not too sure. It's pretty cute. I thought I'd love it. I don't love it. I mean, it's not too bad. And the shape's good and everything. I'm not sure. We will see. So I'm just going to let this one go for now, maybe make something else, and I might potentially make one in another color and see what I think then. But yeah, so Amateur Hour, I think that's the name of the designer. As I said, I'll have it linked below. I'm going to think about this one, but anyway, if nothing else, it can be just a little gift for one of my kids next week when we finish up at school. So, and I'm sure it would be really loved. But I also meant to say that I've popped him the gingerbread man up there, which was the very first one that I made, which was in our decorations at work. He was very popular. He got a lot of love, actually, more so than even the small little ones, which I think are super cute. But yeah, everyone was loving on the gingerbread man. So if there's still time to make one, if you want to make one, I'll have that pattern linked below as well. I think I've already said that in this vlog. But anyway, I've got a lot of free patterns saved on Instagram. So I'm going to check out some other ones now, and I'll surprise you with one when I get back. Hello, last check-in for Friday afternoon. I think I've made one more item, but I just want to have a rest now. I'm going to have a shower, get organized, might have a glass of wine perhaps, but I just wanted to show you my little budgie. He's pretty cute. I quite like the wings, actually, something different. I didn't love doing the feet, so if I make it again, I will change them just so I don't have to, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't love them. Other than that, really liked the pattern. This is another free pattern on Instagram by Amiguru Morgan. Amiguru, I always have trouble saying that. I'll have it below, but I actually think it's pretty cute, and you could obviously do a lot of different color combinations. I'm thinking I might have a think about what I'll do with the feet, just to change them up so it's just a bit quicker and less fiddly. but a green and yellow one would look good. We've had a green and yellow budgie before. I'm also considering whether to put some black markings on it, because usually the blue budgies have black markings on them. So I will contemplate whether to grab some cotton and do that. But yeah, I do think he actually looked pretty cute, and he's not a bad size actually. So yeah, I like it. But I'm gonna sign out for tonight, and I will catch you in the morning. Hello, it is Saturday, still Saturday morning. I've been busy this morning. I've done some crochet, I've done some washing, dropped hubby to golf, gone to the shops and grabbed myself a coffee and a little Oreo cake. How good does that look? A little treat for myself. But this morning I had another look at that little duck and decided that it was actually okay. That it's not too bad. So I thought I would make it in a different color. So that's using Patti's Plush yarn, and this is using Scarly Teddy Bakery yarn. So it's turned out pretty much the same size. Yeah, and it is pretty cute. I have been doing the beak a little differently to what it says in the pattern because I just prefer it. But other than that, not bad. Yeah, they don't take long to make either. Probably maybe 35 minutes. I could do it quicker than that though, I'm sure. So anyway, they're not too bad. They'd be good for markets, I think, like really good for markets. I don't know about whether it's worthwhile in an online store like Etsy, but we'll see. I might at some point make one in blanket yarn and see what the size, like how big that turns out, and decide whether or not it would be something that I would continue to make. Another thing I did do, excuse me while I grab a smaller one, I did make another Spoo the Spider. Now this is one of the smaller ones that I showed in maybe not last week, the week before's video, perhaps last week, I don't know, very recently. And I really like him, but I did want to try one in blanket yarn, so I did that this morning, and I'm really happy with him. So he's a very decent size. He's got, I'm not sure if you can see the purple in, well, you can just see there, purple glitter eyes. I am running a bit low in some of my safety eyes, so, and obviously I don't normally use safety eyes too much, but I think they do work well for this pattern. So here's the size comparison. I already have this one in my Etsy store, and I'm going to add him. I'm very happy with it, and I like the coloring because it's quite realistic. And yeah, this is a good pattern. So this is by I'll have it linked below. Muno, oh gosh, I'm butchering it, I don't know. It's a free pattern on Instagram, and yeah, it's really easy to follow, and I'm really happy with the outcome. So I'm going to pop him in my Etsy store and see how he goes. I'm contemplating whether to do one in brown as well, so I may do that. But yeah, very happy. And then I've just caked the leftover blanket yarn that I had from that skein, so that's very satisfying. Yeah, so that's what I've done this morning, so pretty good. So my makes, yeah, I've got more makes, which is really good, but I think I'm going to be able to be more productive today because I don't have too much else that I have to do, which is great. I should do some housework, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to make next, but I will do that. I'll pop on some YouTube or something, and then I will let you know when I've done it, when I've I'll let you know when I've made something else. Hello, it's actually Sunday afternoon. I've been very, very busy. Well, you can just see a little sneaky shot. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm allowed, right? I've been so busy. It's like I'm treating myself. And after I finish recording this video, I'm going to have a bath and have a soak and just, yeah, because I can, really. But anyway, you don't need to hear that. I want to show you what I got up to yesterday, because I did, you know, I have managed to produce a fair bit more since we last spoke. Now, after I finished recording, I did actually spend quite a while retaking some of my photos of the plushies that I have in my Etsy store. I just wanted to try and improve the listing photos a little bit. So, and that took me quite a while because I have, you know, a fair bit of stock at the moment. So I did that, and I had spoken about maybe making another spider, but in brown. I did do that, and I am really, really happy with the outcome. I didn't love this brown variegated banat when I got it, but I mean, it's nice and soft, it really is, but it's just the colors that I wasn't really a fan of. But I do think it works really well for this spider. So yeah, I'm really happy with him. When I make it again, I'm going to just tweak the adjustment of the legs by 1 stitch on this side, and I think it will just be perfect then. But you know, I'm not unhappy with him. I think he's really cute. I love the size. I think they're really great size, actually. I've put safety eyes in again because I just think for this particular pattern it probably looks the best. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with them. I do, as I said, I do still want to make a black one, but I just haven't got there yet. So, but I will, because I do think that these could potentially be quite popular. So I got that done. I made a few pairs actually this week, the ducks, the spiders. Then next I will show you probably what I made next, which was a pair. I started with the blue axolotl. This is a free pattern on Instagram by Dolls and Stuffies, I believe. I will have it linked below. It's one of the more, I guess, realistic looking patterns. There's plenty of patterns out there that just have the little bobbles for legs and stuff like that, but you know, they don't, yes, sure, it makes it quicker, but they're not really at all realistic. So I really like this pattern for that. It's not difficult, it's quite easy. I think my time on these was probably an hour. I could be wrong, but yeah, it might be a bit less, but I'm very, very happy with him. And I liked him so much that I then made the pink one. And I think the colors are great. The yarn is great. I've used Patti's Plush. I've spoken a lot about this yarn before, Australian brand. They're waiting on a restock, but the structure of it is really good, and it's really soft as well. It's really, really soft. It's so good to work with. It doesn't shed. Yeah, I have a lot of great things to say about this yarn. So particularly when there's a restock, I'll be sure to send you one over there, because I think you will love it as much as I do. But I made 2 of those. I do think that I might create a custom listing on Etsy for these, because obviously, you know, you could do a lot of different color combinations. I think, you know, sticking with the 2 tones in the one color is really good. I, you know, would also consider doing the reverse of each of these, so the darker blue for the whole body and then the lighter blue for the gills and other accents. But yeah, I think it'd also look good in a lot of other different color combinations as well. So I was really happy with those. Then what else did I do? So I think I finished that up last night. Now today I've done 2 makes today, but one of those took quite a while, so I'll show you those. Now the next make that I'm going to show you has actually been on my list of patterns that I want to create for a little while now. If you hang out on Instagram at all, you will have seen this guy around quite a lot. Another free pattern, and this is Trunk the Turtle. Isn't he absolutely gorgeous? I've embroidered his face on there. I used Premier Basics Chenille, so it's really soft. Yeah, and I really like how he turned out. This is a collaboration between 4 different crochet designers, so I will have them on screen and of course the pattern listed below. Now, if you don't go on Instagram, if you don't have it, or even if you haven't seen Trunk, I will show you his cheeky little surprise. The shell comes off, and hidden behind that shell is this cheeky little butt. I just think he's adorable. And from the moment I saw him on Instagram, I knew that I wanted to make him at least one time. The pattern was easy to follow. I did have to adjust the placement of the bobbles a bit, and as well as the shell, but it does note that on the pattern, I think that, and you know, I yarn over, you know, and I'm not going to change. That's how I've been doing it for a long time. So you know, sometimes I do have to adjust the placement of things in order for a pattern to turn out if it's been written by someone who does yarn under. But you know, that doesn't bother me. Like, it wasn't difficult to do. You just, you know, it's quite easy to just eyeball it, I guess. But he is very cute, and I'm so glad that I can tick him off my list. I do think I will probably give him a go in maybe Patti's Plush. I think that yarn with its structure would work really well for this pattern. But I am happy that, yeah, as I said, that I can tick him off my list now, and he's everything I hoped he would be. So he will probably go into my Etsy store, I think. Now, I felt like I had done more today. However, as I said, this next make did actually take a couple of hours. I didn't time it properly, but he did take me quite a while, but he is well worth the wait. I did use Patti's Plush yarn, and this was all I had left over from that skein. It's a really beautiful color, and it was perfect for this pattern. And that pattern is Ace the Alligator. He is divine. I'm so happy with how he turned out. There are a couple of free alligator patterns out there, but I don't know, they just didn't quite take my fancy. So I had a look on Etsy, and there are a couple there. Stacey Makes has a pretty good one. Not that I've made it before, but it does look good. But this one just caught my eye. It's Crochet with Kyra, I want to say. Yeah, Crochet with Kyra. I'll have the pattern link down below. I did manage to get it on sale. I'm unsure as to whether it is still on sale, but I'm very happy with it. It was, you know, a different kind of pattern to what I am used to making. It's worked from the front here all the way to the back. It's completely no-sew. You do leave little holes in the body as you're working down, and then you come back and attach more yarn later to create the legs. And that wasn't difficult, that was fine. And then you actually also then come back and sew on the toenails. I do think if I make it again, and I'm quite sure that I will make it again. I do think though that I might make the legs ahead of time and then crochet them in. It is going to change the look a little bit because at the moment his legs are really quite chonky, and I do really like that about his look. But I think crocheting the legs up, crocheting them closed, and then crocheting them in, I do think, well, number one, it's going to save a lot of time, which I like that idea, and it is going to change the look of the pattern. I'm aware of that, but it will also mean that his legs will actually move a bit backwards and forwards, so that might be interesting. But yeah, I just think he's absolutely adorable. I have, of course, embroidered the eyes on. I did consider using safety eyes, but I thought if someone wanted it for a younger child, I wanted to have the embroidered eyes there. This is also surface crocheted on. Wasn't difficult. It was just a little fiddly at times because, you know, the head was in the way when you're trying to start off up here. So, you know, it was a little tricky, but not difficult. But I'm so impressed with him. I really am. I liked the pattern a lot, and I might check out some more of her patterns actually. But yeah, he's my favorite of the week, hands down, I think. Yep, hands down. So let me know what your favorite was. Yeah, but that 11 makes for this week. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm feeling it a little bit today. This guy in particular, by the end of it, my shoulders was getting a bit sore, my back probably from sitting too much as well. So it's definitely time for a bit of a rest. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with how this week has turned out, crochet-wise. Yeah. But before I wrap up the video, I also did want to mention that I decided to just randomly have a flash 24-hour sale on my crochet patterns that I have in my Etsy store. That's the Into the Desert blanket, I Heart Llamas blanket, and the Harper doll carrier. Yeah, they're 40% off just for 24 hours only. So if you're interested, go check them out. If you are interested, but you see this video later than 24 hours, just flick me a message or something and I will create a code for you or something to still get a discount. And yeah, obviously, if you're one of my YouTube followers, I'm more than happy to do that. But that is probably about it for this week. Before I sign off, I want to say a big happy birthday to my lovely friend, John. Happy birthday, you old bugger. Yes, you got to mention in my world famous YouTube video. There you go. But that's it. I hope you have all had a wonderful weekend. The countdown for Christmas is on. I just can't believe how quickly it's going. But anyway, I hope you're all well, and I do hope to see you in next week's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.